space fans! Guess what? Your comments have been zooming in like shooting stars, and we caught every single one. You told us you're super curious about space, and guess what? We are too. So we've put together something extra special, and it's all thanks to you. Get ready to jump on the Space Exploration Express because we're about to launch into some seriously cool space facts. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and join the crew of Facts You Don't Know. Fact number 10. Lemon-shaped moon. Our moon isn't the perfect round ball you might think it is. It's actually kinda lemon-shaped. This quirky shape is all thanks to Earth's gravity, which pulls on it and gives it a stretch, making a bulge that points right at us. Next time you're out moon gazing, remember, our own little space lemon is beaming down at us. So keep your eyes on the skies, friends, and never stop being curious about our amazing moon. Number 9. Let's talk about Earth. Our home might feel huge, but it's pretty tiny when you compare it to other massive objects in space. To show you just what I mean, we lined up all the planets in the solar system, the sun, and then threw in some of the universe's most enormous stars. So you can see Earth would look like just a tiny dot next to these giants. You might need to squint because Earth is not standing out like a basketball among tennis balls. It's more like one of those tiny beads you use in an art project. Next to the gas giants like Jupiter and Saturn, our planet is a mere speck. And that's not even considering the sun and the stars like Mu Cephei and Canis Majoris, which are among the largest stars discovered. Earth becomes almost invisible in the lineup. So the next time you feel like the top dog, just remember, our big blue Earth is really more like a little blue dust swirling around in the vastness of space. Number 8. Let's zip over to Venus and uncover some wild facts. First off, this planet is a total rule breaker. Venus does everything with a twist. It spins backward, totally unlike most planets. Why is that? Some smart folks think Venus got a gigantic cosmic smack a long time ago that flipped its spin to the other side. Now, it's not just a rebel with its spin. Venus is the solar system's heat champ, even beating Mercury, which is right next to the sun. Venus sports a super thick blanket of clouds that trap heat like a champ, cranking up the thermostat to a toasty 900 degrees Fahrenheit. But wait, there's more. Venus is a heavyweight with an atmosphere 90 times denser than Earth's. Imagine feeling like you're swimming under the sea 900 meters down all the time. Talk about a tight squeeze. And here's the kicker. A year on Venus zips by faster than a day. Yep, you heard that right. Venus takes its sweet time spinning once, but it zooms around the sun quicker. So, if you lived there, you'd celebrate your birthday every day before you even got to bed. Venus isn't just a bright light in the sky, it's a hot, high-pressure planet with a spin that's out of this world. Buckle up, guys! We're waving goodbye to Venus and blasting off to Jupiter, the mighty boss of our solar system. Imagine a planet so huge, it's more than twice as heavy as all the other planets put together. That's our Jupiter. This big guy doesn't mess around. It spins so fast a day lasts just 10 hours. You'd have to run super speedy to keep up with the sunset there. And talk about a crowd. Jupiter's got 95 moons dancing around it. The 4 biggest ones are a sight to see, discovered by the famous astronomer Galileo. But hey, Jupiter's not just hanging around looking pretty. It's the superhero of our solar system, using its mega-strong gravity to shield us from space dangers like asteroids and comets. It's like the big, friendly bodyguard of Earth. Jupiter is a gas giant, which means you can't stand on it like you can on Earth. It's mostly made of swirling hydrogen and helium. And yes, it's the same helium that fills up your birthday balloons. But a whole lot more of it. And don't forget the Great Red Spot, a storm so big you could tuck the Earth inside. It's been raging for centuries, making Jupiter's fashion the stormiest and wildest. So while we can't land on Jupiter, it's a fast-spinning, moon-packed, stormy king, keeping a watchful eye out for us from far, far away in space. Think our solar system is just the sun, planets, and some moons? There's so much more. Way out past the planets we know, there's an area full of icy stuff called the Oort cloud. It's super far away, and it marks the edge of our solar system. Want to know how big the solar system really is? Imagine going all the way to the Oort cloud and then back again. That's a round trip of about 200,000 times the distance from the Earth to the Sun, or 30 trillion kilometers, 18.6 trillion miles. Even though space is so huge, almost all the stuff that makes up the solar system is in the Sun. It holds 99.86 of everything we've got out here, from planets to the tiniest particles. That means if we made a scale model, everything else would be so small, you could barely see anything lighter than Saturn. So next time you look up at the night sky, remember you're just seeing a tiny part of our enormous solar system. Are we beyond the Oort cloud now, searching for the solar system like it's lost keys? Nope, it's right here, but guess what? It's racing through space. Our very own solar system is a speed demon, rocketing around the Milky Way at a whopping 450,000 miles or 720,000 kilometers per hour. That's almost 600 times faster than the speed of sound. If you blink, you'll miss us zooming from coast to coast. But hold onto your helmets, because there's more. We're not just speeding in a straight line. We're also doing a galactic dance, bobbing up and down through the Milky Way, thanks to the powerful pull of gravity from other stars. Imagine that! Our whole neighborhood, the Sun, the planets, and even the Oort cloud, is on an epic space carousel ride, looping around our galaxy every 230 million years. Think about it. Every time you look out the window or walk outside, you're riding on Earth, the ultimate space racer, zipping through the galaxy. Ready to zoom past our solo sun and the familiar planets? Out here, we're in the galaxy's grand ballroom, where stars rarely dance alone. More than half the stars we see have stellar partners, making our single star system a bit of a cosmic wallflower. Think of binary stars, these cosmic buddies are twirling through space, that come in all sorts of pairs. Big stars with little ones, stars with planets, and even duos that throw X-ray parties as they steal from each other. Now imagine this, two stars, best friends, spinning around with planets looking on. Some of these systems are like celestial theaters, hosting eclipses when one star winks at us from behind its partner. When neutron stars and binaries get super close and collide, they can even create gold and platinum. Talk about a space treasure trove. But that's not all. Some star families have 3 or even 7 members, all locked in a gravitational dance. Imagine looking up to see 3 suns in the sky. Our next-door cosmic neighbor, Alpha Centauri, has 3 stars. And there's a 6-star system out there where every star has a partner, and they all spin around together in a dizzying dance. So, while our sun might seem lonely, it's actually pretty cool that it's given us a stable home from which to watch the rest of the universe's party. And who knows, maybe one day we'll join the dance. So, we've just uncovered the secrets of binary and multiple star systems, right? Now let's set our sights on Sirius, one of the closest binary stars to us and the brightest beacon in our night sky. Stationed at just 8.6 light-years from Earth, Sirius is youthful by cosmic standards, aged at a sprightly 200 to 300 million years. That's pretty young next to our 4.6 billion-year-old sun. Sirius is a stellar pair. Sirius A, a blue-white star radiating with a brilliance 25 times that of our sun, and Sirius B, its faint white dwarf companion. Together, they form the Canis Major constellation's starry dynamic duo. If Sirius A were massive enough to supernova, we'd witness a dazzling celestial event. But there's no need to fret. Sirius is not due for such a dramatic finale anytime soon. Sirius has long been a shining guide for sailors and a keeper of cosmic time, matching our calendar with its steady cycle of almost exactly 365.25 days. On the next clear night, venture out and spot Sirius. It's more than just a star, it's a tale, a marvel, and a bright thread woven into the fabric of our universe. Now let's rocket 400 light-years away to meet one of the closest neutron stars to Earth, nestled in the constellation Corona Australis. These cosmic wonders are the remnants of giant stars that exploded in supernovae. Just imagine, a teaspoon of neutron star material weighs as much as all the people on Earth combined. That's over 10 million tons. Neutron stars spin super fast and shoot out beams of light like cosmic lighthouses. We call these spinning neutron stars pulsars because they pulse with radiation we can catch here on Earth. Our sun, though, will never turn into a neutron star. It's just not hefty enough. Instead, in about 6 billion years, it'll puff up, shed its layers, and retire as a white dwarf. Now, neutron stars are tiny space giants, only about 12 miles wide, small enough to fit inside a city, but with a gravity so strong, it could rip apart anything that gets too close. And while neutron stars can hang around for billions of years, if they grab too much stuff, they could collapse into a black hole, the ultimate cosmic vanishing act. So when you next find yourself under the starry sky, let your imagination wander to the extraordinary neutron stars spinning, pulsing, and warping space with their mind-blowing gravity. They're like nothing we have on Earth, and that's what makes them so fascinating. Imagine a neutron star on the brink, collapsing under its own gravity. Bam! A black hole is born. But this dramatic endgame usually unfolds when a massive star exhausts its nuclear fuel and its core collapses, with the outer layers blasted away in a supernova explosion. Come with us into the wild world of black holes, the universe's most enigmatic forces. These cosmic ninjas are masters of hide-and-seek, invisible yet lurking everywhere in the Milky Way. Their gravity is so fierce, light itself can't dart away, making them impossible to see directly. But we're clever stargazers. We spot black holes by the cosmic dance around them. Stars whirling so oddly, it's like seeing the shadow of an invisible giant. If you're zipping through space and hit a black hole's event horizon, that's it. No turning back. But don't worry, the nearest black hole is safely distant at about 1,500 light-years away, so keep your space boots on. You're fine. Black holes come in all sizes, from the stellar remnants just a few times our sun's mass to the supermassive titans anchoring galaxies. Take Sagittarius, a star, our galactic heavyweight, tipping the scales at a whopping 4 million solar masses. Dare to dive into a black hole? You'd go from astronaut to astrosheti in no time flat. This wild stretching is known as spaghettification, and it's as bizarre as it sounds. Black holes, not just sci-fi, but sci-fact. They're the cosmos' silent powerhouses bending the very fabric of space and time. As we peel back their veils, who knows what cosmic secrets we'll uncover next? And that's our top 10 universe facts that might just have you seeing the world a little differently. Remember, there's no limit to the wonders out there. From the depths of the ocean to the edges of the cosmos. Loved what you learned? Give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and drop a comment with any topic you're curious about. History, science, nature, or any wild fact you can think of, Dubby. We're here to dive into it all. Your curiosity could inspire our next video. This is Facts You Don't Know, signing off. Until next time, keep questioning, keep discovering, and never stop learning.